These residents in Taiwan's capital, Taipei, are spending their weekend learning what to do if, or when, an emergency strikes. There's more interest in such workshops since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Many people here see parallels between Ukraine and Taiwan, which faces threats from its own huge neighbor, China.
我们当然希望战争不要发生这样子，但是也没办法断言，就说战争一定不会发生。那我觉得，与其这样子，我就多学一点东西这样子，然后也许到时候可以派得上用场。但希望永远都不要派上用场。
China considers Taiwan as part of its territory and vows to take control of the island with force if necessary. It's a threat that Taiwanese have lived with for decades. But while many have long dismissed China's threats as bluster, some are now changing their views.
之前可能比较没有感觉战争会发生在身边吧，对，那看到这样子的状况，就觉得任何地方都有可能发生。
A recent survey of Taiwanese showed 37% now think it possible that China will invade Taiwan, the highest number since the question was first asked in 2004. But the Taiwan government is keen to ease concerns and has decried fear-mongering, which the premier suggests is coming from China.
我们掌握各种情况，不容有境外势力或有附和者用不实的假信息要来比附援引，做不当来扰乱民心士气。台湾不同于乌克兰，我们不但在地缘政治上重要，在地理环境上也有200里的海峡区隔。
But it sparked a debate about Taiwan's combat readiness and military capability, and also how civilians should respond. These workshops teaching medical skills are run by Enoch Wu, a former special services soldier and politician.
Taiwan's security is dependent on a ready military, but also a very prepared general public. And so while we call for military reform and a higher sense of urgency on behalf of the military, we also expect we're doing all we can to raise the general public's level of readiness and preparation.
Wu says one thing Taiwan can do is make sure its many emergency shelters are better prepared. Taiwan has more than 100,000 designated air raid shelters, and actually many of them are underground car parks. This 2-floor car park is meant to shelter more than 5,000 people. But there's not much here that would help if war broke out. No first aid kits, food or water, and not much ventilation. The increase in demand for better preparedness saw Wu's April workshops booked up within 2 hours of going online.
那时候我看到泽伦斯基总统他讲说，如果战争来的时候，乌克兰人不会背对着，不会逃跑，他会面对这件事情。那我觉得台湾人应该也要这样。
People here are now taking the threat across the water more seriously, and inspired by Ukraine, they're doing what they can to learn to keep themselves and others safe. Damon Lin and Louise Watt for TaiwanPlus.